Hi everybody, CW here. Today we're going to have a very interesting talk, and with a bonus I'm going to throw in how to do your own love spells. But what I'm going to talk about is the concept of spirit, in particular nature spirits. So this is going to be very much a natural magic video. First of all, let's take a look at what is spirit actually in this context. Now, there are many different connotations attached to the word spirit. A lot of people hear spirit, they think ghosts and things like that. I'm going to bring you down back to the basics. With Earth Magic, if we look at the origins of magic from the very beginning of times, the first religion was animism, where they attributed a specific spirit to everything from vegetable kingdom through to mineral animals. Everything had its own spirit. Now, it is this spirit that we are going to be working with. Now, to illustrate what this spirit is, it's not saying that if I take this piece of rose quartz here, that there's a ghost in the rose quartz, okay? The spirit of the rose quartz is the energy that it gives off, the frequency that it vibrates at. So rose quartz vibrates at the frequency of rose quartz. Okay. Now, to give you a better idea so that you can understand the concept better, imagine you're sitting at a football match. There's a football game going on. It is one of these big league football games and a massive crowd and everybody's cheering and going mad. They say that there is a football spirit in the arena. That doesn't mean there's a ghost in the arena. It means it is the energy, it is the emotion that is in the arena. Okay, so now that you get a better idea of what this spirit is, we can go further and have a look at how it fits into our magical practice. Now, for an example, rose quartz, because of its pinkish color, and it's always been associated with love magic. But that's not to say that rose quartz resonates at the frequency of love. If it did, we wouldn't need to do spell work. We would just be able to hold it, resonate with it, and we would immediately feel love. Rose quartz resonates at the frequency of rose quartz. So, how does this come into play? Now, us as divine beings, if I can put it that way, we have a very special trait. We can resonate at different frequencies. And that's why people are always saying you must raise your frequency. If you want to do better in life, raise your frequency. We can take on different frequencies. So, when you're working now love magic, your end goal is to elevate the frequency of love. Now, there is no item that resonates at the frequency of love. Just love does that. But the frequencies of certain items harmonize to create an energy that induces the frequency of love. It's kind of like music. If you've seen the experiment where they take two pitchforks and they put the one there, they tap the other one, the one starts vibrating, and if they tuned at the same frequency, the other one will start vibrating in harmony with that specific pitchfork. That's what the human condition does. We can pick up frequencies. So when we're doing a spell work, we are actually creating a harmony. Different frequencies which are conducive to each other, to our end goal. So we are actually creating a symphony. We're a conductor. We're creating music. Magic is music. It's vibration. It's frequency. And that's how this spell work's going to work. So now let me get through to this. I'm going to show you now how you set up a spell. This is how you plan a spell. You can read spells in books, but that's another guy's perspective. You must get things that resonate with you for what you are doing. So, to give you an idea, as I said, rose quartz, That's from the mineral kingdom. Vegetable kingdom, roses. Roses are always associated with love. So I have some rose oil over here. I have rose incense. I have here a skull of a dog. Now, a lot of people would say, what's that doing on a love altar? Skull of a dog. What does a dog mean to you? To me, loyalty, compassion, protection as well. So, in my love spell, the dog skull has a specific place. Animal kingdom, but it's representing loyalty. That's because you want that. If you're in your love spell, you're not looking, this isn't a lust spell, this is a love spell. So you want the loyalty to be there. Okay. I've got my pentagram. Pentagram with a point upwards, because my spirit, my working is going to be in control of the 4 elements. Okay. What we must realize here is we're working with spirit. We are not working with deity. I will cover deity in a different video. When you start bringing deities into spell workings, there's a different procedure that you have to work with. We are working with raw, natural energy. So there is no offering as such as you have to give. You don't offer anything to them because it is a raw energy that we're working with. The minute you take spirit and you add a form to it, that's where things change. If you, for instance, we're going to be working with the candle, the pink candle, pink also with love, with a flame. The minute I look at this and I say fire, okay, fire, the king of fire is Jinn. Then I'm giving it form. Then I'm giving a deity, different type of magic. At the moment, we're working with the spirit of fire. Okay. Very important to understand. So I've got my correspondences here. Everything to do with love magic. I've got my chalice with a little heart on it, symbolism. Everything resonates. We are creating a chord, as in music. Everything here harmonizes to create the atmosphere of love. Very important. Okay. Starting the operation, casting a circle. Why do we cast a circle? A lot of people say circles aren't necessary. Okay. Why I'm casting a circle is I cast a circle to keep unwanted spirit out. Now again, I'm not talking ghosts. I'm not talking evil entities. I'm talking spirits that's not conducive to this harmony that I'm creating here. And to give you an idea, a practical example of what that means, I'm now doing this from my kitchen. It doesn't look like it, but this is from my kitchen. And just outside my circle here is a whole bowl of lemons. Now, lemons are used for souring spells. We don't want that to come into a love spell. So my circle is to block that out, as well as to focus the energies that we are working with. This section here. Very important. Okay, that's why we're casting the circle. So we cast the circle. I'm not going to do the whole spell now, I'm just talking you through it. So you cast your circle, create your focus space. You have your energies all in line. I have here a glass of water. Water, emotion. Emotion runs with love. But water is also a very receptive element, if I can put it that way. So all these energies here, in my working, I am creating this harmony. I'm getting this vibration going, and I'm infusing, in my spell, I will infuse this energy into the water. Okay, that's one way of doing this. This is now, if you use this, is for self-love, getting yourself to vibrate so that people will find you lovable. Okay, so you're going to infuse these energies. You can do it mentally. You can write a little poem or a little spell, whatever, as long as it works for you. You infuse the energies in the water. and drink the water. You are taking the energies into you, making yourself a more lovable person, therefore attracting love. The other way, which is kind of seen as painful magic, is if you want to influence another person, which goes against the whole free will thing. But just to give you an idea how that would work, is you could then write a petition with that person's name or something on it, and instead of taking it into yourself, you would send that out into the universe by burning it. Okay, so that's the two options that you can go with this, with the love spell. Okay, and that's basically as simple as that. That's what Spirit's all about. As I said, deity does not come into this. So deity is another video altogether. It's a different type of magic, a different way of doing things. But if you can get to the realization that when you're working with natural magic and nature spirits, you are creating a harmony. Everything here vibrates at its own vibration. It's not the vibration of love, but together they harmonize, and harmony enhances. So your intent of love is enhanced by the harmony of the corresponding energies that amplify it and send it out there. And that's basically what I want to say in this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more of these type of videos, please subscribe, give us a like, and then I know what to do. Thank you. Bye.